The stock market opened today with a dramatic shock. The tech-heavy Nasdaq plunged nearly 3%, marking one of its worst days in years. The cause? A sudden, unexpected player in the AI field. DeepSeek, a small Chinese startup that few had heard of until now. DeepSeek's AI model, R1, has emerged as a direct competitor to the established giants like OpenAI, Google, and Microsoft. And the best part? This model, which has already made waves on the App Store, was developed for a mere $5.6 million. Compare that to the billion-dollar investments of major US tech companies, and it's clear why the AI world is in panic. The launch of DeepSeek R1 has thrown the US-led AI arms race into chaos, and experts are now questioning whether the high stakes and massive spending by American companies are truly necessary. In just a few days, DeepSeek has not only challenged the AI market but has begun to shake the very foundations of US tech dominance. DeepSeek's sudden rise. DeepSeek, a little-known Chinese startup, has quickly become a massive disruptor in the AI world. Just over a year old, the company has developed the R1 model, an AI system that rivals OpenAI's cutting-edge GPT technology. What's truly remarkable is that DeepSeek managed to achieve this feat with a fraction of the investment typically required to create AI models of this scale. While OpenAI's GPT-3, for instance, cost over $100 million to train, DeepSeek claims to have developed R1 for just $5.6 million. This revelation has shaken the tech industry, with investors questioning the massive budgets that US companies have poured into their AI projects. DeepSeek's unexpected success highlights the power of algorithmic efficiency over brute force computing power. Instead of relying on massive data centers, DeepSeek has created an AI model that can be run with minimal infrastructure, making it significantly cheaper to operate. This has implications far beyond just DeepSeek's R1 model. It suggests that AI could be entering an era where smaller, more efficient models could replace the costly, large-scale models currently dominating the industry. The immediate reaction from the market has been one of panic, as stock prices for US tech giants like Nvidia, Meta, and Microsoft took a hit. How did a small Chinese startup manage to pull this off, and what does this mean for the future of AI development? The most shocking aspect of DeepSeek's rise is how quickly it happened. Just days after its model was released, DeepSeek vaulted to the top of Apple's App Store, surpassing ChatGPT as the most downloaded app. It's not just a win for DeepSeek, it's a statement that the AI arms race is no longer exclusively in the hands of American tech giants. For investors and companies that have sunk billions into AI, this unexpected shift has led to serious doubts about the necessity of these massive investments. Could DeepSeek's model be a wake-up call for the US tech industry? Many have begun to question if the billions of dollars spent by US companies are even needed anymore. Is it possible to develop cutting-edge AI with a much smaller budget and more efficient algorithms? The fact that DeepSeek has managed to do it for so little is forcing a re-evaluation of the current model of AI development, which has been heavily reliant on vast amounts of computing power and funding. But what's truly at stake here is not just the financial implications but also the geopolitical ramifications. Is this the moment when China pulls ahead in the AI race? Is DeepSeek really the future of AI, or is it just a fluke? The tech world is divided, and the answers are coming faster than anyone could have anticipated. The secret sauce that stunned the AI world. DeepSeek's breakthrough lies not just in its ability to create a competitive AI model, but in how it was done. While US companies like OpenAI, Google, and Meta have focused on massive data centers filled with expensive GPUs to power their AI models, DeepSeek has taken a different approach, one that prioritizes algorithmic efficiency. By focusing on optimizing their models to run on lighter hardware, DeepSeek's R1 can be downloaded and operated on a regular laptop, a far cry from the millions of dollars in infrastructure that US companies rely on. The result is a game-changing model that performs at a similar level to OpenAI's GPT-3 but with a dramatically lower cost. This approach raises serious questions about the future of AI development. For years, the AI industry has been dominated by the notion that building the most powerful, resource-heavy systems was the only way to achieve true intelligence. But DeepSeek's R1 model suggests otherwise. With only $5.6 million spent and a little over 2 months of training, DeepSeek has proven that efficiency and smart algorithm design can produce results on par with the biggest AI players in the world. If this is the future of AI, what does it mean for the multi-billion-dollar investments being poured into massive AI infrastructure projects? The efficiency of DeepSeek's model also presents a new era of competition. Instead of relying on brute force computing power, AI development could shift toward maximizing the use of existing resources, making it far more accessible and affordable. This could dramatically alter the balance of power in the AI race, especially as other countries like China start to close the gap with the US. While the US tech giants have dominated the AI space for years, DeepSeek's efficiency could potentially level the playing field, allowing smaller companies and countries with fewer resources to develop their own AI models without the massive financial burden. Is DeepSeek's model the future? The AI world is no stranger to surprises, but few could have predicted the meteoric rise of DeepSeek and its R1 model. For years, tech giants like OpenAI, Google, and Meta have led the AI arms race, pouring billions of dollars into developing cutting-edge models. These companies have made headlines with their massive AI infrastructures, including state-of-the-art data centers and thousands of GPUs. But the sudden emergence of DeepSeek has forced the industry to reconsider what's possible in AI development. With a budget of just $5.6 million, DeepSeek has not only built a competitive model but has done so in a fraction of the time and cost it took established players. As analysts and industry leaders process this breakthrough, many are left questioning the assumptions that have underpinned the AI boom. DeepSeek's rapid rise challenges the very foundations of the US-led AI arms race, and it has sent ripples throughout the tech sector. If DeepSeek can develop an AI model with minimal resources, what does this mean for the future of tech giants that have spent billions on their own AI systems? Is DeepSeek's AI model a threat to US tech dominance? The emergence of DeepSeek's AI model has not only disrupted the tech industry but also ignited a geopolitical firestorm. As a Chinese startup, DeepSeek's rise has raised alarm bells in Washington and Silicon Valley alike. The US has long dominated the AI space, with American companies leading the way in both research and infrastructure. But the rapid success of DeepSeek's open-source, low-cost AI model challenges this dominance and raises questions about the future of global AI competition. Could this be a sign of China's increasing influence in a field that has been largely controlled by the US? The political implications of DeepSeek's success are significant. The AI race is not just about technological advancement, it's also about power, influence, and control over the next frontier of innovation. If China is able to develop competitive AI models at a fraction of the cost that US companies have been spending, it could have profound effects on the global balance of power. With the rise of DeepSeek, the US is faced with the possibility that its traditional approach to AI development, massive infrastructure spending and reliance on expensive hardware, might not be the winning strategy. This presents a challenge for both American policymakers and tech leaders who have banked on the US's lead in AI. The fact that a Chinese company can develop a competitive AI model with minimal resources is a wake-up call to the US about the changing dynamics of the tech world. It raises important questions about how the US will respond to this challenge and whether it can continue to maintain its leadership in AI without over-relying on outdated models of development. If DeepSeek continues to develop at its current pace, it could threaten the dominance of American companies like OpenAI, Google, and Microsoft, all of which have built their businesses on the back of massive investments in AI infrastructure. With DeepSeek's model, the AI landscape could shift in ways that no one could have anticipated. The sudden emergence of this new competitor has created uncertainty, and the US is now faced with a difficult question. How do they respond to a threat that didn't come from a traditional competitor but from a small Chinese startup? As the geopolitical stakes rise, will DeepSeek's success change the global power structure of AI, or will the US reclaim its dominance in time to prevent a technological shift? The secrets behind the $5.6 million AI model. When DeepSeek announced that it had developed its R1 AI model for just $5.6 million, the tech world was stunned. For years, the conventional wisdom in the AI industry was that creating competitive, state-of-the-art AI models required massive infrastructure, data centers full of GPUs, and billions of dollars in investment. But DeepSeek's ability to create a model on a fraction of that budget is challenging everything the industry thought it knew about AI development. How did they do it? The answer lies in a combination of algorithmic efficiency, clever resource management, and strategic choices that have allowed DeepSeek to punch far above its weight. One of the key factors behind DeepSeek's success is its focus on algorithmic efficiency. Unlike many of the biggest AI players who rely on massive computational resources to power their models, DeepSeek has focused on optimizing the algorithms themselves to run more efficiently. This has allowed them to use far fewer resources while achieving comparable or even superior performance. The result is a highly efficient AI model that can be run on standard consumer-grade hardware, something that was previously unthinkable for such advanced systems. DeepSeek's approach represents a fundamental shift in the way AI models are developed, and it's forcing the industry to rethink the traditional reliance on big data centers and expensive hardware. Another key factor is DeepSeek's decision to open source their model. By making their AI system available to the public under an MIT license, DeepSeek has opened the doors for developers, businesses, and researchers to experiment with and improve upon their work. This transparency has not only allowed DeepSeek to gain a massive following but has also encouraged others to replicate and build on their model. In doing so, DeepSeek has created an ecosystem of collaboration that could lead to even faster advancements in AI, something that was previously reserved for the largest players in the field. DeepSeek's strategy also speaks to the power of lean innovation. While U.S. companies like Meta and Microsoft have poured billions of dollars into their AI infrastructure, DeepSeek has demonstrated that it's possible to achieve similar or better results with far fewer resources. This approach challenges the assumption that big budgets and massive infrastructure are the key to AI success. DeepSeek's rise is a testament to the power of smart engineering, focused innovation, and a willingness to experiment with new approaches to development. But there's still one lingering question. Is DeepSeek's model the future of AI, or is it a fluke? Only time will tell. Could DeepSeek's breakthrough be the spark that ignites a new era of efficient AI, or will the world soon discover that their success was just a one-time fluke? DeepSeek versus U.S. tech giants. As DeepSeek's R1 model rises to prominence, it has triggered a seismic shift in the global AI arms race. Historically, companies like OpenAI, Google, and Meta have dominated the field, investing billions into cutting-edge AI models and infrastructure. But now, DeepSeek, a small Chinese startup, has thrown a wrench into this seemingly unbreakable cycle of large investments and immense resource consumption. The question everyone is asking: can DeepSeek's model truly compete with the heavyweights of the AI industry, and what does this mean for U.S. tech companies? For years, American companies have seen themselves as the undisputed leaders in AI. The massive spending on infrastructure, GPUs, and research was seen as a necessary investment to maintain dominance in this rapidly evolving field. But DeepSeek's sudden emergence with an affordable, efficient, and open-source AI model is challenging that notion. DeepSeek's ability to create a competitive model for just $5.6 million and with far fewer resources than the industry's titans is forcing U.S. companies to re-evaluate their own strategies. Will this put pressure on tech giants to reconsider their massive AI budgets? And will it spark a wave of innovation and efficiency across the industry? The rise of DeepSeek could also force companies like OpenAI, Meta, and Google to rethink their business models. With DeepSeek's model, AI is now becoming more accessible to smaller developers and companies who may have previously been shut out due to the high cost of AI infrastructure. This democratization of AI could disrupt the existing market, as smaller players may be able to innovate at a faster pace and introduce alternative solutions that rival those of the big companies. Is DeepSeek's model sustainable? The remarkable success of DeepSeek's R1 model, which was developed for just $5.6 million, has left many experts questioning whether such a feat is sustainable. While the low cost of development and operation has undoubtedly caught the attention of the tech world, the question remains: can DeepSeek maintain this level of efficiency and competitiveness in the long term? Despite the excitement surrounding the launch of their AI model, the sustainability of DeepSeek's approach is still under scrutiny. One of the main factors contributing to the low cost of DeepSeek's model is its focus on algorithmic efficiency. By optimizing the underlying algorithms, DeepSeek has been able to achieve high performance with far fewer resources compared to traditional methods used by larger companies. However, as more developers and companies adopt DeepSeek's model, the demand for computational resources could increase, potentially driving up costs. This could be a critical turning point for DeepSeek, as they navigate the balance between maintaining low costs and scaling up their operations. The game changer or the end of proprietary models. DeepSeek's decision to open source its R1 model has raised many eyebrows, not only because of the technology itself but also because it challenges the very foundation of proprietary AI development. For years, AI companies have relied on closed-source models to maintain competitive advantages, protect intellectual property, and generate revenue. But DeepSeek's open-source approach has flipped this model on its head. By releasing their AI model under an MIT license, DeepSeek has made it possible for anyone, developers, researchers, and even competitors, to access, modify, and build upon their work. This has the potential to radically change the landscape of AI development. China's growing influence in AI. As DeepSeek's meteoric rise continues, the geopolitical implications are becoming more pronounced. China, a country that has long been viewed with suspicion in the tech space, is now rapidly emerging as a dominant force in the AI arms race. DeepSeek's success has sent shockwaves not only through the tech industry but also through political circles around the world. For years, the US has maintained its position as the leader in technology, bolstered by companies like Google, Microsoft, and OpenAI. However, DeepSeek's breakthrough highlights the growing capabilities of Chinese startups, which have historically operated under the radar of Western tech giants. As DeepSeek rises, will China become the new global leader in AI, or will the US fight back to maintain its dominance in the tech arms race? The arrival of DeepSeek and its groundbreaking $5.6 million AI model has sent shockwaves through the AI industry, challenging the giants of the tech world and raising questions about the future of AI development. With the rise of more efficient, accessible, and affordable AI, the landscape is shifting faster than anyone could have anticipated. The implications for tech companies, governments, and even our daily lives are immense. What do you think? Will DeepSeek change the course of AI forever? Or is it just a temporary disruption? Let us know your thoughts in the comments.